Everybody, it's weird. We're starting on time. How about that?
I don't like it.
Right? And thanks to everybody who stayed with us through that big block of Mama's family. It's 9:05 p.m. It's time for What's on Joe Mind. We're a fan cast about the world of G.I. Joe. How's everybody doing? I'm your host, Mike Irizarry. Joining me here in the top row, he is the former head of marketing for the G.I. Joe brand at Hasbro. I should say that a little slower so that people actually hear it. Like it's one of those things. I've said it so many times now that I say it way too fast.
Yeah.
But the hot Joe Mark Webb.
One of my favorite lines from give myself some applause from our pal Wes's fine East Coast wrestling career is when he was being introduced for an interview, and the guy was just laying on the schmooze, right? Like 5-time wrestler of the year, former rookie of the year, current, and before he could even say the title he held, Wes put his finger up to the guy's lips and went, "Shh, they know." I'm like, that's awesome. Right? How nobody ripped that. I don't know. That's fabulous. So yeah, former whatever it has, shh, they know. Or it was so long ago they don't care.
Right. I don't know. I don't think they do know, Mark, because there's all kinds of former Hasbro folks showing up in other places, and people watch them, and then they're like, "Well, how come What's on Joe Mind doesn't get former Hasbro guests?" And I look at them and say, "Think about what that said one more time."
Yeah, like
we got a host.
Yeah, right. You do you, boo, but there ain't a lot of former G.I. Joe people who worked on the brands who are actually like online regularly, right? So that's right.
Work in the community.
I'll be your unicorn. It's fine.
I'm just saying.
Ain't too many blue-eyed redheads out there. Just saying.
People don't understand. People don't. They're taking you for granted, Mark. We need to take a second and make sure they quit doing that crap.
Years ago, my daughter had a New Day headband with a unicorn horn on it.
Right.
That like sparkled. It's got to be around here somewhere. I should find it and just wear it. God knows I have the forehead space. So let's go.
We'll just make you your own, man. We'll get some cardboard, some tin foil, and just make a nice shiny horn for you.
If we could make a tank for a cat, we could probably get me a respectable unicorn.
Hey, we'll even put like a sparkler in the end. You can light it and watch it.
It's a good idea.
In fairness, we didn't make a tank for a cat. We just found a picture of a tank with a cat.
We're marketing it. Marketing is what's important.
I guess.
Yeah.
Branding. It's all branding.
Mm-hmm.
In the bottom row, he is our comic expert, and later today we will play America's 14th favorite game, Stump Rack Time Rob. It's Rob.
Hey,
it's
14th favorite. We're moving up.
Is it? I don't remember what.
I believe we started at about 16. So
All right. I just say I throw a number out every week. I don't know what it is. But TK Storm Geek Room. That's a new name. Evening, folks. Evening to you.
Hello.
Appreciate you being here. But it is we're just past Father's Day. For a lot of folks, this is Joe Fest Eve before they pack up the car and head down to Augusta, Georgia. We were not invited. So whatever.
Well, I mean, there was the whole cake incident.
That's not an incident, man. That's a legend.
Yeah.
That's no one has anything bad to say about the cake. The people who worked at the hotel had good things to say about the cake incident.
Yeah, the security guy came up and said, "You the guys with the cake?" We're like, "Yeah, you want some?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Just like that.
Right. They were like, "You aren't selling cake out there, are you?" No, we're not selling cake.
We're giving it away.
We're giving it away.
You want some
cake? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were the same people that came back. It's like, that bakery down the street? That's better cake than they make. And like,
that's right.
Excellent. All right. All right. I had never had a hummingbird cake before. I had no frame of reference. I just know that when the Gunny makes a hummingbird cake, you pay attention. That's all. That's all I know about hummingbird cakes.
There's a good comment by Rick 85 there.
What now?
I said there was a Rick Ship 85. There you go.
There we go. The cake was legendary. So is the baker. Sometimes the comments move on me when I'm clicking them, and so it gets the wrong one.
It kind of moved pretty fast.
Yeah.
People got suddenly chatty.
Phil says they've got your pictures up at the admission saying no entry allowed. I mean, big talk from Phil, who I don't think has ever made it to Joe Fest.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Wrong coast.
Yeah, but I would also like to point out that I would also like to point out that they're probably not the only place. So right.
How would he get there though? Well, you take the 5 and be patient.
Extremely patient.
And Stitch Young's hassling me for my Firefly phone here because I just turned off the air conditioning. It's a little gamey in the man cave, so I ran it for a little while. Now I'm good.
All righty. I'm looking at the Gunny online with us tonight. Brownies this year. I'll send you 3, son. Excellent. That's awesome.
Excellent.
We appreciate it, man.
He's the man.
We got to figure out something to send back to the Gunny.
That's a good idea.
Figure 6-pack asking about the pie. Pie is fine and all, but pie is messy. So pie is not recommended food for the con floor. I mean, I got nothing against pie. Baked goods in general are the way to my overweight heart. So I mean, I'm never going to say no to much, but unless you got coconut on it, then
coconut's kind of garbage. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't feel like coconut.
Right.
It's the texture. It's not the taste. It's the texture.
Ship 85. The AC better be working this weekend. Going to be muggy and low 90s all weekend in Augusta.
Oh,
not
boy.
comfortable weather for rugged husky dudes like myself. Can we steal that phrase? Can we just call ourselves rugged husky dudes?
I'm wondering, are there any not rugged husky dudes, right? Like,
oh no, there are.
You think? Husky dudes with doilies and like little white gloves.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it goes that far, but several of my friends are decidedly not rugged, and they're huskier than I am.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that yes, that's a thing.
Can you be rugged but not husky?
Certainly.
Like skinny rugged?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wiry is a thing, man.
Yeah, but is that rugged?
I would say so. In a lot of cases, yeah. I would say a lot of.
I mean, look at the old Adventure Team GI Joes. Rugged.
This is one of those evergreen topics, right?
Very not rugged.
All right, fair. It seems like an evergreen topic, right? Like for Midsummer Sports Radio, is golf a sport? Should Pete Rose be in the Hall of Fame?
Right. Any NFL content going on right now, and Lord knows there's way too much of it.
We're talking Brendan Sorsby for the next 4 hours.
That's at least a legitimate story. Not that the Vikings cafeterias decided to stop serving peanut butter chip.
Right. I find it shocking that Sorsby was so dirty that football juggernaut Indiana couldn't even keep him. Right. Too dirty.
Right.
Hey, it is a football school now.
That football factory. Normally, they don't care what you did as long as you put up 6, right? But Sorsby, too much. Got to go.
I think that's what they based that movie, The Program, on.
Oh, yeah. I saw that in the theater when they had the scene of the guys laying on the road reading Sports Illustrated, which they made them remove, I think, mid-run, or at least before it came out on
I believe that was while it was in the theaters. Yes.
Yeah. Because idiot high school football guys were going, that's so awesome. No,
it's really not. That's a bad idea.
And then they'd send the soccer team out there to scrape them up. That wasn't fair.
Oh, God.
Done on closed course with stunt drivers.
By the way, while we're talking about soccer, I was watching the Argentina game the other day, just midday. Messi's the best. Why not? Put it on. And I saw him score his goal to become the all-time leading goal scorer in World Cup history. And they did a top-down shot, which was great. Because you see the exact moment the bite in the ass midfielder goes, I'm tired of running. I'm just going to leave the greatest of all time running unguarded to goal. Right. Somebody will get him. He's Messi. Somebody will pick him up.
Someone will notice this, right?
So I don't watch. Truly, I coach soccer, love soccer. I don't watch that much soccer. I'm not that hip on the Austrian World Cup roster. But I knew it was number 24 who decided in the World Cup once every 4 years that, and maybe his only World Cup, we'll see, that Messi kid, whatever, I'm tired. Let him go. So I looked him up. I forget his name. Called him out on my Facebook page. And some guy responded. The only response it got was, learn your players. That guy was already subbed out. You're an ignorant, or you didn't know because of your ignorant racist ass. I'm like, all right, cool. Too bad he was completely wrong.
Right. Which it's only on video.
Yeah, which I put down there for him afterward. And his response was, yeah, I forgot that Messi missed the penalty kick. I'm like, what about the part where you're completely wrong and called a stranger a racist? Because you're ignorant, jackass.
Yeah, they're not worth arguing with.
That's soccer.
That's the rule. As soon as you start an internet argument, you lose. Josiah Alcorn asking if super chats are working. Super chats are always working.
Yeah.
So make sure if you've got just a burning question that has to be asked, throw a little stank on it. Get it a super chat, and I promise you, it'll be on the air. I mean, provided it's appropriate. You can't throw a super chat in there and start asking Mark for baby pictures or stuff. You ain't gonna keep that stuff up.
Hot takes from my racist ass.
Right. Wreckship 85 notes that it's good to know that only Mark's ass is racist and the other 90% of them is not racist.
Yeah.
I would I have not studied a lot of Mark's ass, but I'm going to guess it's not racist either.
No. But whatever.
Reason number 453 to stay off the Book of Faces. I mean, don't let Josiah Alcorn hear you say stuff like that. He's the Facebook guy.
If there's an argument to be had, it's on Facebook. That's for sure.
The Gunny asks, is it possible for the U.S. and the UK to play on the 4th of July?
Yes.
They actually did figure out that it could happen. It is entirely possible for that to be a thing.
Yeah.
If both teams win through, they'll play on the 4th of July in Philadelphia.
At which point, in Philadelphia, no less. Oh my God. So our country will in fact melt into the earth, and in the UK they'll be like, okay, just beat them in Philadelphia, whatever,
Yeah.
UK
didn't look good tonight against Ghana. Just saying.
Ghana's tough, man. Every year. What is it? I mean, I was even making jokes to Ragtime Rob. It's like we're getting awfully excited now for a team that's just going to get to the knockout round and get sent home by Ghana like they do every year. Talking about the U.S. team. But anyhow, we've just spent more time talking soccer.
Yeah.
Show than maybe all besides Heritage Christian Soccer.
Yeah.
Which is it's kind of a different thing in context. But yeah, there you go. There it is.
Let's get Gonzo on here for our F1 segment.
Right. That's all we're missing at this point.
Yeah. Well, he would be the IndyCar segment, not the.
Is he Indy? I thought he was F1.
Yeah. He's both.
Yeah, whatever.
He's both. He's
open. Oh, he does the F1 too?
Oh yeah. Well, he doesn't do the virtual racing with F1, but he follows F1. He is an F1 fan. And then we can I'll find somebody who's a High Life fan.
Yeah.
And I'll get a cricket fan, and then we will be entirely dedicated to non-Western Hemisphere sports.
All right, let's get it back on track, boys. What do we think about the new Batman Nightfall rated R animated movie?
I just saw the preview for that today.
And you loved it.
Look, I only saw a minute of it. I mean, I did kind of like what I saw of it. It looks like they're telling the story. So,
I didn't know anything about it. So
I didn't know anything about it until today. I
literally
saw that thing like maybe 2 hours ago.
I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about it until Mark just said it a few seconds ago. So
yeah,
Rob loves Batman.
Yeah,
he's in.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
He's trying to talk neutral now, but I promise you, it could be terrible, and he'll be out there defending it.
Nah,
you do.
I did not defend that crappy Crisis on Infinite Earths thing.
No, because there's some things that just have to be defended.
Was that a show or a movie?
It was a comic. It was, well, of course, it was a comic, but based on that, in the last 5-6 years, DC Animated put out 3 movies. They didn't really have anything to do with the comic. Not a whole bunch of connective tissue there, and it was absolutely a loss.
Sucked.
It was so slow. I don't know how you take universes being destroyed and make it boring, but there it is. There's the masterclass. It was fine.
It was like watching Eternals 3 times.
Yeah, it was fine to look at. Like, it was animated well for the most part. It was clean at least, and it wasn't good.
Man, when I got into the second hour of Eternals, I'm like, this is the most appropriately named movie ever.
Right.
Well, like I said, it was just like every other kind of Eternal comic I've read, and it bored the hell out of me. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Hot take: the original Crisis on Infinite Earths, that sucked too.
No.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it sucked.
Oh no.
Man, Secret Wars is killing it. We should do something like that. Yeah, you should have.
Got that backwards, Mark.
No. Spoiler: Flash runs on a treadmill. Cool.
No, I mean, basically, no. DC was planning Crisis on Infinite Earths for like 4 years.
Yeah, but it came out a year after.
And that's because it was planned for the 50th anniversary of DC Comics.
Oh. And Marvel was like, let's do something better a year earlier.
I like them both, so I'm not going to criticize one against the other. I thought Secret Wars was fantastic. I thought Crisis was fantastic, so I got nothing against either one.
Secret Wars.
Dustin Jeffrey with the question: there was a second hour of the Eternals. I don't know, man. I get to about 45 minutes, and I don't like, everything gets hazy after that.
It seemed like there was an 8th hour of the Eternals. I'm just saying.
All I'm going to say about the Eternals, I don't even remember the character's name. I think it was the main guy. Big spoiler here.
Mm-hmm.
The main hero guy who turns out to be a double agent or a bad guy, really?
Icarus. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He was played by a British actor who was in a BBC miniseries called The Bodyguard that is through the roof good. I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, go watch that to get that Eternals stink out of your mouth.
Look, he was on Game of Thrones. He was good on Game of Thrones.
Did he die?
Of course he did.
Yeah, it was a good one stuff.
He was Rob Stark. He was Rob Stark. He died at the Red Wedding.
Oh man.
There you go.
He made the wedding red.
I mean, everybody died at the Red Wedding, right?
I watched one episode of that show and I was so disappointed because there were no swords and no boobs.
There you go.
It's like I picked the one episode that had neither.
You really did.
We got free HBO for the first time when the last season came out. So I started watching the last season, and I was like, you know what? It's not hitting me like everybody else, but I can see why people like this. And at the same time, all the feedback online was, this is garbage. How come the last season is so dreadful? I'm like, man.
Because they didn't have a book to follow.
In fact, I watched that one episode of Game of Thrones at a JoeCon with noted author James Kavanaugh.
Oh.
So just a strange convergence of incidents there. Because again, I've done lots of stuff with James Kavanaugh, but Watch TV is generally not one of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Jake Rose says, I thought I was a Facebook guy. You might be, Jake. It's been a while since I've touched up the end credits. So you're probably right.
You can be MySpace guy.
I remember a couple of them. I remember that GD Lake is full of GD fish.
That's the best.
And I remember I remember Matt Rubin is Mr. Pittsburgh. We haven't seen Matt Rubin lately. Matt Rubin, we need proof of life from Matt Rubin.
Somebody's hungry like the wolf, I think.
Yeah, Julian Wolf is
Julian
hungry.
Wolf is hungry. There we go.
Hungry. I have, speaking of proof of life, I do not have our fan who is troop building Deep Six. So again, to collect, I made the promise that I will go buy the Deep Six for you to add to your collections, because I support collecting habits that are less healthy than mine.
Right.
It says the guy with 260 odd beachheads.
Right.
But I will send this to you free of charge. I just need you to email us back at whatsonjoemind@gmail.com with a picture of your 10 Deep Sixes.
Deep down, Mike, are you a little jealous of this guy? Because he's got to work really hard to break Deep Six's crotch.
I mean, no, because at the end of the day, a beachhead with a busted crotch is still a more fun toy than this. So, I mean, if this is the road you're going to go down,
okay. I could do it. I could do it in classified, but it'd be too expensive for the joke. But man, putting Beachhead's head inside the bubble on the Deep Six body, that would be incredible.
There we go. But what do you say we get to the news? Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Remember, before we get into the news, do all that cool YouTube stuff for us. Give us a thumbs up, like the video, share us in your social media circles, whether that's Facebook groups or Reddit groups or what have you. Leave us a big boy comment down below. And, of course, ring the bell and subscribe. Get all your notifications. All this stuff, it's all free. It's all quick. It's all easy. If you've got, again, some just burning issue that you have to have answered by us, we do have Super Chats open. And if you're so inclined, we do have our coffee account linked down below where you can send us money on a monthly basis and get your name in our closing credits at the end of the show. So, first news item.
Game of Thrones.
That's right. It's still going on. It's After Action Report, Command Files, Volume 3, The Cobras, on Kickstarter through July 9, 2026. See, I'm going too fast. I'm screwing up all the numbers.
Slow down. Take a breath.
What I'm saying. There we go. See, I'm more relaxed now.
Back on track.
Focused. We're keyed in. But Ragtime Rob, this is 100% funded and then some.
Oh,
we of course have our stretch goals in view. What are those stretch goals looking like, Rob? Where are we at?
All right. Well, at $19,691,000, they are $309 away from stretch goal number 3.
What is stretch goal number 3?
As I scroll down to stretch goal number 3.
You tell them to have it there in advance, and still.
Well, I had to scroll up to look at the total, and then down again to get to the stretch goal.
What you get?
All right, so stretch goal number 3, 8.5 by 11 print of brand Greg Heads, Cobra exclusively created for this campaign stretch goal.
Here you go. So stretch goal number 3 is on deck. We got a long way to go on this one yet. So I got a feeling with $300 to go, it's going to happen. So why don't you go ahead and give us a sneak peek at stretch goal number 4, Rob?
All right. At $25K, you get the coolest poster ever. 8 by 33 triple folded all 3 covers together in one poster with volume 3 on the left, 2 in the center, and 1 on the right.
There you go.
And the fold will be a small gap in between the covers.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I'm looking at this marvelous PowerPoint slide, because God knows we've seen worse. And I'm reading the names: Cobra Commander, Copperhead, Firefly, Blackout, another Blackout. alley vipers, crystal ball, headman, template.
That's the famous Cobra description.
Template?
That's what it says under template is description.
Oh,
so
yeah, I can't read that.
But yeah, I mean, good job on calling out our wonderful segment sponsor there, Mark.
I don't have a template figure. That's what I'm worried about. When did template come out?
Same year as Interrogator, so you were probably just blinded.
It's probably true.
By your love of Cobra Fett.
Here's the question. Did template come with a cool-ass battle copter? I don't think so.
No, that's why you didn't. That's why you didn't notice.
Okay.
So that's why you're blissfully unaware.
Okay.
A battle copter that would break the pilot's legs if they tried to land.
Right.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. Not Interrogator though. She's badass.
Well, he is beef.
Yeah.
So you know what he does to train.
Yeah, he lifts expectations.
He just kicks all the time.
Those battle copters look like something Doc Brown would have invented when he was stuck in the Old West.
Yeah,
Interrogator. Interrogator just always kicking.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Right there. That's the Interrogator method.
Mm-hmm.
It's kicking.
That cat sang like a canary.
I got a sequel this weekend. I got more Mr. Sacco footage.
Round 2?
Wrestling my foot.
You should start it with the Mortal Kombat overlay. Round 2. Fight.
Fight.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
and then play 6 seconds of the Mortal Kombat theme. It's gonna be good.
Oh, only 6 seconds.
Yep.
5.9, just to be sure.
Noah Manchild says, seems we can pledge with confidence. What else can we do with confidence? Depends. That's almost too brazen.
Did you say depends?
I respect Jeff calling his shot like that, but that's almost too brazen. Like the snotty little kid in me is just like, I ain't doing that just as he tells me to do it.
Yeah, that's fair. It was a Gary Payton lob over the rim, though.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You know what? I gotta. Because when you got some juice loose in your caboose,
That's it.
put some depends on that end. You'll be as confident as that gentleman right there.
Former Arizona State football coach Todd Graham.
He kind of looks like Jerry from Parks and Rec, really.
Yeah, good to see he had male modeling to fall back on because he was a lousy football coach.
What's his real name, Rob? Jim something. Anyways, but yeah, there we go. Something like that. I don't know. I'll forget. So somebody out there has some kind of a machine that answers that sort of trivia at a moment's notice.
I'll just have to look it up then.
It's probably Jeff.
Sydney Applebaum.
Right?
Firefly says his name is Max
Oh,
Absorbency.
Jim O'Hare. There it
Oh,
is.
that's good.
Jim O'Hare. There we go. Wreckship 85 with the win. Good job, Jeff. Way to set it up and take a big swing and a miss. Oh, man. I'm going after Jeff Butler tonight. I don't know why. He's only like here every week being a good dude and helping us out. And
Does he owe you money?
no.
He's going to run off to that Weird Al show podcast. That's what he's going to do.
No, I mean he guest hosted for us a couple times when we needed him, and I was even in touch with him this weekend. Joe Slepsky was in Chicago. I of course got no call, but Jeff and Joe were more than happy to show off what they ran and did without me, which Joe Slapsky said he would call when he was in Chicago. But whatever, that's fine.
Man,
it's all fine.
By the way, just for reference, I'm sharing the screen here. I don't know if you can throw that up in the middle of this.
I'm trying. I gotta finagle the other one out first.
I mean, come on.
It's pretty close.
That is close. It's at least a relative.
Yeah, I don't know about his caboose, but he had a lot of stuff rattling around in that head of his. Holy!
There was probably not too much juice, which is why he didn't have the job.
That's probably it.
Not enough juice.
He was about to get fired because he was awful. And his last year, he just blitzed on every down. And you know what? The opponent sniffed it out. Yeah.
So, eventually they figure that out. Yeah.
Eventually, yeah.
Weird how that works.
But, so anyways, remember, of course, After Action Report command files live on Kickstarter now. Link is down below in the description, so make sure you're checking that out if you haven't already. If you've already checked it out, get another one. Give it to friends. Let's push that total higher. Let's get some more stretch goals unlocked. I want at least 17 stretch goals on this one.
The 17th stretch goal is a template figure.
That would be incredible.
Yeah.
I'd be all for that.
Hey, I said I wanted new characters.
Next news item.
Template.
Speaking of new characters, you won't find those in Fans in Command Operation Space Chase from Codename Iowa. Poll is live now. They do have some results. I forgot all about getting them in there because I had too much other prep work to do. But vote for all your favorite whacked out 90s Joes to show up in all of Codename Iowa's promotional materials for this year's assembly required in November. Last year was more the 80s guys. This year's more the second decade of G.I. Joe, if it will, as you were. And so check that out when you can. You can throw, I believe it's one vote per day per email. So vote early, vote often.
And just for clarity, it is actually called Fans in Command.
Cooter's Garage asks, will we be getting the What's on Joe Mind, Joe on Joe super booth this year at Assembly Required? I don't know. We will be there. I will be there. If nothing else, I will be there.
Is it in New England?
It is not. It is not. It is in
normally around Veterans Day.
November in Des Moines, Mark. You can make this happen.
Probably.
I mean, Mrs. Weber's she's a travel agent. She can work wonders.
She is, but my soccer team will probably be in the playoffs. So, saying, yeah,
playoffs are in Des Moines. What a coincidence!
We'll go take down those Iowa bastards. We'll shuck that corn.
Corn feed this, would you? But again, head over to codenameiowa.com once we're done here tonight. Vote for your favorite 90s Joes, and there's even a couple of late 80s Joes in there too. What the hell? But check them out.
I hope they put sci-fi in there, because God knows we already have a laser rifle trooper.
He is in there. I believe that he is in the pilot category or something, because he was a driver in the 90s. He had a vehicle.
What did he come with, a stiletto redo, or?
Yeah,
I think so. I don't know.
I mean, there was also a carded sci-fi in the 90s as well.
I think that's the same figure. It's just that he was listed on the card as being his vehicle.
Okay.
Diana Davis says, I'm listening to you all on a speaker that is also a crab. We truly live in a wonderful age. That you can't beat that.
What a time
crab
to
speakers.
be alive.
That's fair.
I got last year's Assembly Required Bluetooth speaker. $8 at the Five Below. So
nice.
Still works.
I got a video of a crab wielding a real knife placed to Star Trek attack music. That's not bad.
Right.
That's not bad.
Right. I got that one too. Next news item.
Crab.
Oh, goodness. And, of course, it's still Yojo June.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we're going to be the last show to recap last Wednesday's bit, but, hey, that works because that just means we're getting you rehashed in time for tomorrow when they do it. So the timing kind of works out for us that way. Because Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, those are the 3 days where I absolutely cannot produce a show.
Can't do it.
It's the best you're going to get. Which is fine, because we're the best show you're going to get to.
Mm-hmm.
You can go listen to somebody else hyperventilate live, or you can just get measured, sarcastic responses from us.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you want.
Or watch that guy not blink for an hour. It's amazing. He looks like Randy Moss on ESPN. And I don't mean the former Vikings receiver, right? I'm talking Thoroughbred Digest, mid-90s, 2:30 in the afternoon, bald white guy Randy Moss. We had ESPN on a permanent TV in our sports radio station in DC just to see if news would break. And we would sit there and Mark Stern, who I produced with once in a while, off air, of course, he would just be staring at the TV going, blink, you bastard. Blink.
Blink, damn it. Blink.
More than once, he surprised me. He went, hey, Wim! What's up? He's like, dude, he blinked.
Yeah, no, Carlos Salinas with the obvious question. $8 at the Five Below. That math ain't mathin'. I get you, but sometimes Five Below outreaches itself, and that was a good speaker for $8.
That's a pretty Tony Five Below, I'm just saying.
Right. Rekship85 says, did you see they leaked tomorrow's pre-orders right before you guys went live? Yes, but I already had those images in here from the renders, so yeah, they're not so much leaked, right? It's just that where these images
kind of knew they were coming.
Right, where these images are posted, it's already tomorrow. So those for the Asian retailers where these things first showed up, it's Wednesday.
Yeah,
that they can start selling these things.
Other brands since the dawn of dime have navigated that issue before, but
look, man, whatever. I ain't gonna be mad at it. It means I have a chance to put together a more complete slideshow for our fans.
It's the same scientific accuracy that let Hulk Hogan wrestle 400 nights a year. So God bless the Hulkster.
I don't know about any of that, but sure. Speaking of old school wrestling, Mark.
Yeah.
Right now on YouTube, WWE has a 24/7 stream of Macho Man Randy Savage matches.
Man.
I've been subjecting Ragtime Rob to a number of those.
He's so good.
He really was.
Recently, Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer said some guy had Randy Savage's fourth all time. And he was like, I don't even know if he's top 15. I'm like, Dave Meltzer.
Right. Dave Meltzer just needs to be smacked at that point.
Top 15. Said He's not Will Ospreay good. I'm like, geez. Okay.
Mark, I don't have a reaction to that. That's just that is so much wrestling journalist hubris.
Yeah.
That is so much online wrestling guy vibe that I just
pretty deep.
This is a guy who they put on top in the middle of Hulkamania. That's how good he was.
Yeah.
In the middle of the biggest selling guy of all time, Macho Man Randy Savage was so good that he got a year with the title.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
he's not even top 15. Okay.
And Vince moved him to the commentator desk at like 38 or something.
Right. I mean, hey, 38's over the hill.
You need that comment by Dustin Jeffrey up there.
Yeah,
it's a good call.
Dustin Jeffrey says Macho Man was iconic. Still play his theme music at high school and college graduations to this day.
That's it.
To this day.
That's it. When my daughter was a baby, I would refer to her as the lovely Elizabeth all the time and right over my wife's head. Because her education, she wasn't properly educated. What do you do?
Right. Oh, man. I mean, You give me 5 guys better than Randy Savage, Mark Webber. I mean,
Yeah, come on.
It's not fucking possible.
No. Nope.
Oh.
Maybe top 15.
I mean, look.
Okay.
Look, if it's one of those situations where it's like, look, I got like 7 or 8 guys because wrestling is a big thing.
Yeah.
That you know, whatever order, I just kind of have a group of 12 guys at the top of my pyramid. Okay, I can believe that. Okay?
Yeah, I get that.
But if you're going to actually order them, you know, put them on a list and rank them.
Yeah.
And Macho Man Randy Savage is not coming in somewhere lower than 15.
Right.
You know, with a smaller number than 15. You don't know anything about professional wrestling and you need to go away.
That's it.
Oh. Tweet yourself. You guys rock. It's always awesome here. Love for the Macho Man. That's one of those celebrity deaths that still hurts.
Yeah, it was funny because there was that whole run, right, of 80s wrestlers who passed away way too young for lots of reasons, right? But the 2 that hit me the most are actually my kids because they were watching wrestling then, but they hadn't watched a lot of Piper when Piper died. I'm like, he might be one of, if not the most popular guy of all time, because everyone loved him. By the end, everyone loved him. Nobody did, because Piper never appeared on your TV and was boring, ever.
Right.
Even when he could not wrestle anymore.
Right. Piper, to the very end, was one of the 5 best microphones in the business.
Yep.
As a wrestler, he kind of peaked in the mid-'80s there, and that around the time he was making the transition from strap match with Greg Valentine to first run against Hulk WrestleMania 1 and 2, kind of that era there was kind of his peak as a wrestler. But man, always a great microphone.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Randy Savage is like right there with John Candy, like just dudes that I think, oh God, they're not around anymore. And it's been 20 years in Savage's case. And it's like, all right, that doesn't make any sense.
That was a little bit funny to me because Candy wasn't close to my heart. No hate for him, but he wasn't one of my favorites. But it was Savage got me. Eddie Van Halen got me.
Yeah.
Just the idea that we're never going to hear a new hot lick from Eddie Van Halen ever again. And I blanked on his name, the Die Hard villain, the guy who played Snake.
Oh, Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman, who I loved as an actor. And I'm like, we should have got 30 more years of Alan Rickman, right? Like, ugh.
At least 20.
Yeah. No, he was too mean to die. He would have been around like 98.
But he was such a nice person off camera. So
true.
He was only nasty on camera.
Yeah. Anyway, total sideways. But those were 3 celebrity bits, and it wasn't because they were mine or I had a part of them. Just the idea of the years we didn't get from them, right? Man.
Right.
Robin Williams, that's another good one.
Right.
Everyone loved Robin Williams.
Carlos Salinas making note that Randy Travis is still around. I think he is, but he's not in good health, I don't think. So Firefly, David Bowie, and Randy Savage got me. Bowie wasn't even one of his favorite artists, but it was just changing on the guard. Yeah, fair enough.
Some people feel that way about Prince.
Yeah.
I know basketball was never the same. Captain
Blouses.
Captain of the Blouses.
And then pancakes.
Yeah.
Then he made his pancakes.
Yep.
Anyhow, I got a whole tangent on that, but I'm gonna just relax.
My brother's more soft-hearted than me. He said, "Man, Rick really needs help." I'm like, "Yeah, we just gave him some help."
Up for pre-order last Wednesday. We got Dusty and Sandstorm. Good loadout on Dusty and Sandstorm. The Coyote's a little big, but it's a pretty cool looking Coyote. It's all right. Retail at $51.99. Available wherever toys are sold. Mark, you had something to say there?
Why'd the Coyote wax his forearms? What's going on?
got to show off them muscles, man.
I guess the Coyote's a big mess. The figure itself is pretty damn good, but this is one of the first ones, non-Cobra Law, non-Tiger Force, that I looked at and went, I don't need that. Don't.
Yeah, I just don't care for this version of Dusty.
It's the lesser version of a B level character.
Right. It's like they went for main character energy.
Yeah.
But they missed.
Yeah.
Even though they made him a ginger, Mark, you're still out, huh?
They're just baiting me there.
Rack time, Rob, you have any thoughts?
I mean, I keep hearing about the size of the Coyote. Remember, this Coyote, unlike most, is probably well fed.
has been since he was young, most likely.
Then why is his hair falling out, Rob?
He's that old. He's like he's middle aged.
He's got soft living, just
figure 6-pack steroids.
Man,
there you go.
That would explain the hair loss.
Yeah, I guess so.
But yeah, I passed on this too. I was just like, yeah, it's fine, but it's not the Dusty I'm familiar with.
Jeffrey, with a good note here, can leave the mask on him. He can be Desert Trooper number 3. Oh yeah, it's not terrible.
That's okay. You can call him Gun Show.
Right. You were going to say something, Mark?
I'm just saying, we rip on the brand here and there when deserved, but I'm a huge fan of the brand. When something new comes out, my instinct is to click order, right? You have to give me reasons not to click order. And this one gave me enough. I do love that they included the alternate mask and alternate heads. I think that's really smart of them. And like I said, it's not a bad figure. But especially, would I have got it at $27.99? Probably. But 52?
52, a little high.
With a bad looking Coyote? I don't need it.
Well fed.
I kind of like the Coyote. Coyote would have been the only reason for me to do it, but I didn't do it.
Yeah. Believe you me, Mike, there will be loose Coyotes on eBay.
There will be. They're probably enough for me to get a whole horde of them.
Yeah.
A pack.
But Firefly kids my brother's age who had that Dusty will be all over this. I guess provided they're still aware that they're making GI Joes, because that's not really a group that has hung around.
That's a narrow demographic, my friend.
Right. Like there's some of the 90s kids out there in the Joe world, but for the most part it's the 80s kids, and it's folks who jumped on to I collect everything that's 6 inches tall. So there's a window there. There's a gap in the ages. And I don't know how much the 90s kids are filling that.
I think Nowhere Man-Child has the most salient point.
At $52, it should also have a Roadrunner. Somebody earlier noted that it should have an anvil too.
Yeah, at least something Acme. Yeah.
The Coyote's going to beat Cobra with his new catapult.
Right. I'm not. Do I have this guy in 3 3/4? I think I do. Anyways, I don't remember. I'm kind of tired, so I know I've got 260 odd beachheads, and that's all I remember at this point. It's weighing on my head a little bit. I got to get these guys put away.
Doesn't the stock on the pulverizer machine gun there, just like the original one that came with the 3 3/4 stalker, doesn't it only fit on the right hand? Like, isn't it molded to rest on the forearm?
Yeah, it's curved that way, and I'm pretty sure they did that on the classified one too.
So why is he holding it in his left hand in photo number 1?
I don't know, Mark.
With his sidearm on his right thigh, which would be to draw with the dominant hand.
Maybe he's just switching hands so he can pull his sidearm and put down his steroid poison Coyote.
All right, I guess that's fair. We'll go with that.
Right. Figure 6-pack says it's supposed to be a French MAT 49 rifle. Sure, it's just a tan stalker gun. That's what.
Yeah, but in their defense, French weaponry only shoots out rolled up white flags.
Right.
So,
like Duck Dodger's gun.
That's it.
And crying Wembanyamas.
There you go.
Giant pterodactyl asshole. Anyways, Joe Fan 84 had him as a kid. Immediately lost Sandstorm.
There you go.
Yeah, I get it. He was more size correct than than the 89 or 90 version, whatever it was. But yeah, no, I don't need a Dusty that doesn't say Dusty to me. So I'm not that big of a Dusty fan.
And I would buy a C-level character that hadn't been made before, right? If this was Spearhead and Max, I'm in. And I kind of like Spearhead, but whatever. You boo.
Yeah, that's a guy who could use
The Spearhead was kind of like a nice idea that just got executed badly.
Yeah, that's fair. You had a big old helmet, a gigantic gun.
right,
And
a helmet
machete.
that just sat super high on his head.
Yeah.
He was orange. And it kind of worked, but then you stopped and put him with more, other tan colored Joes, and you're like, wow, that orange is bad.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it should have been better. It was so close to being really cool, and it just didn't get there. But also, last Wednesday, we got the Legacy Collection Avalanche Response Trooper. He's pretty cool for what he is.
Yeah.
I'm not in on the Legacy Collection, but if that's pretty much, they're not stretching a whole lot on the presentation on this guy. They loaded him up with all the snow gear that they had to give him. They gave him the bright orange color that he should have as a rescue trooper in the snow, and rolled him on out there at the same price point as the other Legacy collections, the deluxe figure, $42.99. Both these figures will be out in October, by the way. Looks kind of like the Avalanche figure that the club put out in one of those sets a few years back. But maybe they're going that way. I don't know.
I mean, I think that's kind of the whole point of the Legacy collections. You're basically making the 12-inch Joes to 6-inch.
Yeah, I disagree. I think the point of the Legacy collection is to save Weber money.
No, I meant Rob. I was talking about the guy named Avalanche.
Oh,
and they put him out in one of the club sets towards the end.
Was that the Battle Force 2000 guy with a turban helmet? That guy had a giant helmet.
No, he wasn't named Avalanche then. But they put out a guy with a big red coat like this. Anyways, I'd have
yeah,
to.
but Battle Force 2000 did have, their snow guy was Avalanche.
Right.
Big old head.
With this big old head.
Yeah. I looked at that guy and went, damn, that guy's got a big head.
Just stand him up and he just fell over.
Yep.
Put him on the battle stand and it would just fall over.
Yeah. They made sure his Dominator snow tank had 2 straps to come over, because just one, when that head would tip and the whole thing would veer. And how are you going to build the future fortress without the Dominator snow tank?
Just tip over like Fred Flintstone's car at the drive-in.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about.
Get that big Brontosaurus rack of ribs on there. And
yep. I saw the waitress, though. Come on.
Look, man, where else are you going to put it?
I don't know.
If
it tipped over the car with Fred in it, I guarantee it was tipping over cars all day.
Giant steamroller stone wheels. I mean, that nothing should tip that over.
She's got other cars to worry about. That's all I'm saying.
How are you going to order ribs to go in a car? Like, what are you doing?
I mean, Fred? they weren't to go. They were eating there. It was a drive-through. It was 1960.
He's still
we're all over the place.
My point is, he's still eating in the car, right?
Oh yeah.
Nobody's eating ribs in their car. Come on.
Does Fred look like he's the guy to get hung up on that sort of thing?
Well, he is Frederick.
Yeah. Everything's made of stone, so they just hose it off.
You know what? That's the best answer right there, Rob. I'll allow that. Well done.
They just hose it up with a baby elephant.
They get the baby elephant
with
out.
The baby elephant, yeah.
Right.
It's a living.
Do you have a doggy bag for Hoppy? No.
Hoppy.
Collect AF. Hey, finally catch you guys live. Hello, Collect AF.
Hello.
As
Appreciate it,
as Morpheus would say, at last.
At last. Oh, goodness. Next up, Dodger response, blocker response, knocked out. No.
Notice he didn't even go as far as DJ response.
Well,
No.
he got a panel. He got a panel where he was alive.
How did DJ come with a Super Soaker gun a decade before Super Soaker came out? It's crazy. He might be a time traveler.
In addition, we also got some digital renders. These are the guys that before the show started, we started seeing some of their sales listings popping up on Asian websites. I didn't worry about swapping out the photos because we'll get all that next week. And they're not any different than what we've got in the renders. So, but Iceberg, we got classic version 1 Toxo Viper, bucket heads for life, baby. There you go. And then we got Rugged Duke and Mistress Armada. And then the 5th character in the wave. These are all general release guys, by the way. No exclusives here. We got this silhouette. And BMAC told us that it was Synapse, a new character. So bringing our new Cobra count for the year up to 2. Because we got Dino Guy. Professor Rotclaw and
spoiler
Dino Nikas. And then this, I did go ahead and sneak this guy in there because that's what he looks like. So, yeah, there's Synapse. He's got some kind of funky real name on there as well. So, Mark Weber, your thoughts on this wave of figures that's coming our way? The winners, the losers, the etc.
Look, I'm all for new characters, right? This guy, he didn't do a whole lot for me. The only thing I like really dislike is that's Cobra Commander's outfit, right? On the torso. He's just too lazy to button it all the way up, man. So just because that's your Halloween outfit is to be sexy Cobra Commander. That doesn't make it cool by default. But you know what? I'm digging new characters, and even I do like my Joes and Cobras. The ones I like best are a little more grounded militarily, but you can't tell me you can put out a dinosaur wrangler, earlier in the year, and then this guy is a bridge too far. So love new characters, applauding the new characters. Like Kenan Thompson once said, "Hey man, it's 100 floors of terror. They ain't all going to be homers." So there you go.
Racktime Rob, what do you think about these 5 figures that are planned for us tomorrow?
They're fine. I mean, I'm glad to finally see Iceberg, because he got announced a year ago. So, and then we heard nothing. So,
can you roll back to the Iceberg pick, Mike?
Yes.
So I can nitpick my usual one. What's the thing, the white object in the strap around his belly there?
Believe that is a fur lining for his holster.
So that's where the gun goes, is in the holster?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I thought by the shaping of it, I thought it was an actual pistol.
No, the
white pistol.
The white pistol is the one next to him.
Okay.
But that's what goes in that holster, and then the leg holster is for his knife.
Okay, then it's totally fine. I thought it was already a pistol in there, which would have the pistol pointing over towards the left hand. And there's no way you would draw a gun up like this, right? Any kind of shoulder holster is a cross.
No, he's got a furry lining thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
like
then I got no problem with it. And I should have had him ready. I actually made a lazy bastard classified custom of Iceberg. That was pretty good, except I couldn't find the hat yet. And now I'll have to retire that guy. Maybe we'll auction him off.
But we haven't seen a lot of Iceberg really since 1986, to be honest. He got a second version in the 90s that was fine. 25th anniversary, he went through the club, and that was not a good figure.
No, but wasn't it hard to find?
It was
Or
hard to
rare or
find.
something?
It was both rare and terrible.
There you go.
And it wasn't that it looked bad necessarily, but it was poorly constructed. It was really one of them. They got hurt a little bit by a lack of a tooling budget, and so they used the best of what was around, and they decided that Spirit's skinny legs had the fur-lined boots, and so they stuck them underneath a giant-ass torso, and he just wouldn't stand up.
Yeah, he looked kind of top heavy. He was.
Yeah, so I'm glad that we got a nice, legit iceberg. I think he's a little undergeared, just like the original in 1986.
Right.
Give this man a backpack and some supplies, please. He's in the Arctic.
Yeah.
But of course, my winner is the dude next to Iceberg.
Well, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't love Buckethead? Crazy people don't like Buckethead. That's all I'm saying.
Is that what his gun was supposed to be back in the day? Because it's pretty faithful to the original. Was it a flamethrower?
I think it spewed out the gas. You know, the top.
Yeah, I always took it as a gas launcher kind of thing.
So it's a fart gun?
Yes. Yeah, that's a good call. Fart gun is.
Well, what else would you give a Duck Viper?
Look, man, there's a reason why this job sucked.
Yeah, I get it.
There's a reason why they made a whole mythos around that one line on the file card about this job being bad.
Yeah.
And so if it's that they're out there in not quite standard protection suits shooting poison gas, which is not really a weapon that travels well.
Right.
You know, when you can be defeated by a crosswind. Yeah, I'm all for it. I love the Toxo Viper. So it's going to be the rare army builder of recent times that I actually get to 3 on.
Yeah, I get it.
I gotta have a little squad of. I gotta have a leaky suit brigade if I'm gonna have a classified collection.
I forgot to say, but it makes sense to get an Iceberg out with a Snowcat coming, right? We should have a couple more Snowy Joes to put on there. So
right.
Plus, I mean, I think this finishes off the carded figures from '86. You know, unless they want to take another whack at Roadblock,
which I wouldn't be averse to, because you know, if you're going to count figure number 1 as '86 Roadblock, maybe take another whack.
Toxo Viper looks like he should be wearing a giant medallion that says Toxo Viper #1.
Right.
Yeah.
Tweet Joe Self says that Toxo Viper face is too good to be covered up.
Talking in reverse.
Really, if you go back to the one from '88, he had a pretty good head, pretty expressive top half. It was like the Ed Wood head, where you know he was really trying to do Lon Chaney Jr., but only from the nose up. So big winner on the Toxo Viper. Rugged Duke is fine. I got nothing against Rugged Duke.
No, it's cool.
Mistress Armada is fine. I think this is a better design than she got in the Devil's Due books. So I'm glad they did not go with the Devil's Due design. They made it a point to say we're not saying we won't go back and visit that one later, but this seemed more Iron Grenadier. I agree.
Yeah.
I do like that mask. I like that she's got the Cleopatra mask, and it's not bonded to her head or nothing. But that for a battle situations, of course she would have a mask.
Yeah. Let's just hope G.I. Joe Classified has a long enough run that they're making Mistress Armada 2.
Right. 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 The fact that we got to Mistress Armada 1 is pretty impressive.
Yeah. But she's not such an iconic character that you can, wring your hands about. Oh, it's not the classic look. She's not that big a character. And if they made it better, why are you complaining?
I mean, truthfully, she's a character that technically doesn't exist right now.
Yeah.
They wiped out her reality from the comic existence. So if you're a comic book guy, she ain't there.
Yeah.
And yet they've done a bunch of those characters though.
They have, and I'm glad that they have, because I don't think
too.
it's right that stuff just gets ignored.
Yeah, I
They would do-
like having the fact that they did Zanya and Kamakura.
I wish they would do a few more from that time. You know,
Wraith
Wraith would be great.
was cool.
I'm thinking even if you go back to that Valor versus Venom Spy Troops era, some of the original characters weren't bad.
But
Yeah.
not the vet.
We had Barrel Roll, we had Crosshair, we had I mean, they were the standouts, right? We had Blackout, the sniper.
With Dr. Link Talbot.
Dr. Link Talbot. Look, I would Link Talbot would be a sleeper hit in Classified because you could give him some crazy ass animal buddy,
Right.
and he makes sense on a team that has all these animal buddies running around,
There's a lot of animals.
right? Like he
By the way,
just because he sucked then doesn't mean he has to suck now.
just
Look at Crystal Ball.
for the Classified team and Super 7 and all the the tag along lines out there, and I mean that with the kindness of my heart. We don't need any more animals.
Come on.
It's played out, man.
Come on.
I only want it if the animal is on the cover with a split of another animal and with a reflection in the blade of another animal on it, and then we'll be perfect.
I think we need to make an adventure team Rakondo and give him a gorilla.
And we'll send it to Joe Colton, the hostess with the most.
The pygmy gorilla, as I think is what that set was.
We will encourage everyone to open their Rakondo and send the empty box to Joe Colton so she can be the hostess with the mostest empty Rakondo boxes.
I was about to say, how many animals do they have to do?
We need a dolphin, says Bart Simon.
Right? You don't want a dolphin?
I don't want any more animals. Played out, done.
I'm just saying you're wrong.
I mean, study show. Would you rather have, like, if they made well, they couldn't make Dusty without Sandstorm, I get it. But we got Sandstorm instead of a friggin' backpack for Iceberg. Which one makes your collection better? Come on.
Just saying, you just earlier in this episode, you were campaigning for Spearhead.
For that slot.
You would put Spearhead in there with no max.
Yeah, just because I was filling that slot, right? That's how you argue, apples to apples.
Fair enough.
I didn't want Dusty version 2. I wanted the killer whale. I get dumb. Come on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But to get to Synapse here, he is not my cup of tea either. Pre-show, I made the remark to you guys. He looks like he should be squaring up with the biker mice from Mars. He just doesn't look like a G.I. Joe villain. Like, even I know the point that you made about having a dude who breeds dinosaurs is not a step too far. So this isn't a step too far. And I agree with that. But dude who breeds dinosaurs still looks like a guy, right? Mm-hmm. Like, even Serpentor is a genetically engineered being, but he's really just still a guy, right?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, so even when G.I. Joe goes super science-y, there's still something to ground it in something that we perceive as being realistic. And I'm going to throw that term around. That term's going to do a lot of heavy lifting here.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's something that we could take from our existing world and just maybe took a couple of notches to the left or a couple of notches to the right. And okay, I see how we could get there. And this guy doesn't give me that vibe. Like, he just seems like he's just something that's totally out of some early 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
And, never had an origin story. He's just the big bad from episode number 1. He's going to get you, Street Sharks.
Right. Jace and the Wheeled Warriors will never be safe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But then he would have to be a plant.
Yeah, that's true. Was that Saw Boss?
Yeah.
Saw Boss.
Terrible. Like, if this guy had been dropped on if I was brand new there, right? And this guy was already coming out, and they're like, we need a backstory for this guy. And you're like, let's say Cobra Commander.
Real quick, Mark, we got a blank one from Tweet Joseph, so thank you so much for the super chat, sir.
Look at that. Cobra Commander jealous at Serpentor's run at the top. tells Mindbender to make a clone of himself with some of the leaders mixed in. Mix that DNA, make me someone I can trust, myself. And this is what came out. And it wasn't even a total dude, so they had to give him robot arms. And Cobra Commander was disgusted and said, burn it. But Mindbender, of course, says, I will, but then doesn't, right? Okay. Kind of cheesy, kind of corny, but as a kid, I'm all in, right? I'm along with it. But you'd have to read that on a file card, or you'd have to see that on a cartoon, or read it in a comic book.
Right.
And you got none of that storytelling apparatus now.
Yeah, there's none of that going on.
You'll get a file card released online to no fanfare.
And
we may get the story later, though, in the comic.
Right, but you don't want it later, Rob. You want it now.
Yeah.
I mean, you want it when it releases, or now, so you're excited to get the figure.
Right. If he's even planned for the comic book at all. This is Hasbro putting this together, from what the impression that I got.
And again, I'm totally not just fine. I'm thrilled with brand new characters.
Yeah,
that's what was the lifeblood of the line, and Transformers too, back in the day. So thrilled that it's a brand new guy. Am I wild about him? No. Will I buy him begrudgingly? Probably at 28. If they'd have loaded him up at 42, I wouldn't buy this guy.
I mean, there's some cool stuff going on here. I don't know what that backpack with the arm is all about, but sure.
I'm reserving judgment until we find out more tomorrow.
Yeah, it's fair.
That little cable thing with the claw on the end looks like it comes out of his hand.
Where'd that come from?
I mean, tapeworm's a hell of a thing, Mark.
No, I'm just saying, does he say, get over here, or something cool like that?
That gun's pretty wild. But it's not like there's nothing good here. The look of him just seems a little off.
There are Toxo-Vipers and Televipers lining up to say, hey man, you want to trade guns?
Fart guns. Anyway.
Right.
PJ Primetime 75. This guy can go to war with the new classified Lara Croft. Sure. Why not? Kind of looks like he came out of a video game. Why not? Or man-child, that's the arm that grabs the collector's wallets.
Or doesn't.
I don't think they need to be that sneaky about that, Jeff. I think they just kind of just go and they take it. Anyways. But so we'll see. Like Rob said, I guess we'll get more of this. I hope we get more of the story tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm not super excited here.
I'm only excited if you can fold the fingers in, right? on that big 6-finger hand. Technically not a middle finger.
Right. In his defense, Mark, things going for him. No brutal chest cut. Good chest cut. Well, it's there, but look, there's like costume lines that kind of hide it.
2 of them.
Right. Well, the top one even, it's got the fold going across there. It's not, it's. I'm just saying, man. They've put out how many figures with shirts with numbers on them?
Yeah.
That like this gets a pass. Okay.
If that thing was folded far enough down to go right across, I might sign off on it. But right now, it looks like there's a big black Sharpie line connecting those 2 buttons. Plus, look how high that belt's riding. What's this guy going? To go to Luby's for the 4:00 dinner? Come on.
That's right, man.
Man.
Look, it's supposedly it's making a comeback.
This guy the buffet viper?
Ooh,
that's going to be a fashion trend that I have no part of, by mind you. But Dr. No Good with a good question: would G.I. Joe Classified benefit from a Build-A-Figure set?
No.
Like Marvel, where you get a piece in every box, or
yeah,
that I would assume that's what he means. Yeah.
The original pitch for me and Bobby was build a vehicle, and it was going to be not really vehicles, but tiny stuff, right? Like the pack rats
and stuff. Yeah.
Road Toad, stuff like that.
Yeah, Road Toad.
But
I think you cut into your accessories.
We didn't even get that far in the pitch.
Yeah.
before
I mean-
before the Tupperware girl went, and the rest of the room shut up.
Carlos with build a figure armadillo. Well, you've already got Storm Shadow's arms.
Yeah.
He's all set. But we had some name only reveals. And of course, as our epic 2-part thumbnail story depicted, Flash was confirmed as being part of the retro card wave that'll be hitting later in the year, October, November, like these other figures are. I guess I should be more fair. Retro card wave is going to be Flash, Lieutenant Falcon, and the Cobra Valkyries. So, good one, Flash.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like we knew he was coming, right? I know I liked to play up that this was, but there was no stress on my part about Flash not getting released. I don't care about the order of things because you need to have popular characters sprinkled out throughout your run. Otherwise, people stop buying when you get done with the popular characters. So Flash coming later than the others didn't matter. It's the same as if they had put Breaker here, it would have been the same thing,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Falcon, of course, provided he's got not the original Lieutenant Falcon head. That's a win because that's a figure people will buy. The Cobra Valkyries, I hope that we get to see them tomorrow before I would make a commitment on that because I bought a couple of the other ones. So I hope that there's some kind of difference or improvement or what have you before
the one comment they did say is that it would be closer to like the Cobra uniform colors. So
how were the other ones different?
Well, I know one of them, had like the kind of tan, straps and backpack and stuff, and the other one was black. So maybe you get something that's more black and that matches your traditional Cobra Trooper.
Tweet yourself. Now that we got a Flash, are we getting Interrogator? And who's your guy left, Rob? I wouldn't be surprised to see an Interrogator somewhere just because we know we've got a lot of Lenny's work left to come down the pike, and he liked to sculpt giant muscle wrestler guys. And that's Interrogator to a T. So I wouldn't be surprised if Interrogator showed up. Rob is a Snake Eyes guy. Rob is a basic.
My guy came first.
Right.
His guy shows up a lot. Every 6 months or so, Rob's got hit the shelf. So we ain't worried about Racktime Rob's favorites being left out in the cold.
Wasn't Falcon like the first Falcon they put out, other than the mongoloid face he had? He was a retro guy, right? Wasn't he the original Falcon? Pretty damn good.
I thought so.
Yeah. Like I said, from the neck down, it was a pretty decent figure.
So the only thing we expect to be different on the retro card wave Falcon is that they fixed the head they never should have released, or they should have included in the Night Force Falcon as a second head you could have fixed their earlier transgression with.
I think from the picture they showed the animated, so maybe it's going to be more of an animated deco.
It better be different deco-wise.
Yeah.
Because if it's just, hey, look, new head, without acknowledging that the old one was a tragic error.
Like the first Falcon, the stock Falcon, if you will, had, modern camo and stuff. Like this is going to be more of the old school 90s camo than that. It might even be the green with the black markings like his figure was in 1987. I would think that it's something along those lines. It's not going to be the same figure with a different head.
Yeah, it better be different.
It's at least going to be a different decoed figure with a different head. Again, I don't know, but dude, I'll give you $10 if that comes to doesn't come to pass.
We got it on tape. $10 will buy me a new stalker at Ross.
Right.
But riddle me this on Flash. The original Flash, though, we're talking 82, 83, the cable that came from the gun didn't plug into that long hot dog port on the side of the backpack. It plugged into the other side. Where
the hole is on the picture. Yeah.
And it would only reach there. It was already a tight fit, but it would only reach there from the right hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
And wasn't the curve of the stock meant to go on his right hand only?
Yeah.
So, just saying,
Believe
why
But
is
that
the
is the
gun?
card art.
That's
Why
the
is
dude, this is the card art from 83.
okay?
But so I can't answer that question for you. This is just what it's always been.
So wrong hand for the gun and cord going in the wrong place, unless they've changed it, right?
Which is possible.
Did we get that backpack with Glenda too? I forget.
Yeah.
did.
Okay, I haven't looked at my Glenda figure to figure it out. But
No, I think if I can remember correctly, it kind of goes like the like the original toy, where it plugs into the backpack and not that thing on the side. But I mean, like I said, that's the original art from 1982. So it's been that art's been that way since 1982. So, maybe something changed in development or something. But
I'm just going to say this: even without my friend AI, I could fix that in Photoshop.
But they haven't since 1982, so why bother?
Right. It's fine.
It's always been wrong, so we're going to roll with it.
Sure.
Okay.
It always has been.
Marketing.
Right. Look, man, Ghost of Hector Carrito's coming to get you.
I love Hector Garrido, right? But it doesn't mean there weren't things that could have been tweaked.
He will paint pictures of paperback books of Mark being killed in grisly ways.
Probably.
Oh goodness. G.I. Dave Productions. I'd really like a battle-hardened Green Beret, not the kitty-looking character he turned into. I guess, dude, but that's not what G.I. Joe ever really was. Even in the comic book, which had more of an edge than the cartoon did, certainly. It went pretty light on that run of things. So, I think the battle-hardened guy is the original one, and you may just have to swap heads if that's the one you want.
And here's a spoiler, G.I. Dave. The next time your doorbell rings, don't answer it because it's Carson there to punch you in the head with his Unity ring for speaking ill of Lieutenant Falcon.
Right. But sure not what we're going for. New head fit better on the old Falcon figure, but it probably won't. I'm gonna guess that talking about the Night Force head on the old Falcon. I don't know. I actually never tried it. My Night Force Falcon is still.
No, I think he's saying that the new head that they're coming out with had better fit on the old Falcon figure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't think there's a lot of difference in the head
right
size. I don't think you're going to have too much of a problem.
Right. There were on the very early figures, like that first year or two, there was a little bit of weirdness on the ball joint in the head. So not all of them are great with one another, but after that, they settled into a uniform fit pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, they want it that way, right? So last thing they want to do is come up with a reuse or a Franken Joe that they're going to put out and go, no, we can't do it. The head doesn't fit.
Right.
It doesn't do them any good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their connections are probably all pretty standardized, throughout that line, and I don't think you're having a problem.
TK Storm Geek Room says
maybe if you wanted to put like a Marvel Legends head on a G.I. Joe body, you might have a little problem.
Nope, because that's Steve Rogers on my.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've done that,
and he looks real good. I should find it.
Night Force head fits the OG, so the retro will also. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Again, I can't see them getting weird on that.
Yeah.
All the places to make sure it works. I have a feeling that somebody listened enough to get that one right.
Yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that's why they're doing Falcon, so.
But so Flash is happening, and I kind of feel bad because now I don't have. Like that retires a running gag come this fall. Like I can continue to milk this for mileage until I've got a Flash figure in my little hands. But once that happens, I got to retire. I mean, this has been this has been 4, 5, 6 years of griping about not having a Flash and classified.
We're going to need new
Close
material.
to 250 figures worth of releases.
Right? I don't know, man. I don't know. New material?
That never works.
We didn't get to 15 years on new material, ladies and gentlemen.
15 years of new material is a lot, folks.
No new crap.
Right? Like we've done, again, 15 years worth of shows. If you added it all up and put it all together, maybe 18 months of new material. Maybe.
Yeah.
Tops 18 months. Doug Dello says that What's on Joe Mind has never had an issue coming up with the next running gag. I mean, you know what? Fair enough. We do tap into our own zeitgeist enough to find our own the thing that makes us laugh time and time again. So fair enough.
His faith in us warms my heart.
Right? I'm glad somebody believes in us. Lord knows nobody out there believes in us. Carlos Salinas will classify Tan Grunt come on the glider. God, I hope so. God, I hope so.
A really, really crappy glider.
That is some big ass 3 foot wide piece of foam. Oh my God. Be amazing.
Oh man.
Tweet yourself. I really miss the Mike Evil laugh running game. I would love to do that, but since this winter, since I had that whole run with my congestion problems, if I did that, you've heard it as it is. Like if I start talking too loud, I just start to cough. So the evil laugh right now is kind of on the shelf. No, you know what? I'll save that. That's far too long of a setup on that gag.
It's fair.
And then earlier today on YouTube, of all places, not on Instagram, meanwhile on YouTube, on the Hasbro Pulse account, there was a post where it looks like tomorrow's live stream is going to be Cobra themed, Cobra heavy. So yes, it is finished. The votes are in one final time, and once again, Cobra stands victorious as Yojo June comes to a close. There is no doubt left to settle. This channel belongs to me now and forever. The Joes fought, the Joes lost, and while the world celebrates their precious heroes, it is Cobra who claims the final victory. Remember this month well, soldiers, then not with a Joe triumph, but under the banner of Cobra, until we meet again, and we will. Cobra. So, again, as you can see there, 1 day ago. So,
did they have a vote?
I don't know. I don't know what they're voting on, but
yeah, I'm not sure what the heck they were voting on either.
But anyways, you got to do four live streams in 4 weeks. It's good to mix it up, because otherwise you get a 2-bit slime show. Nobody wants that.
I'm pretty sure those things were all pre-recorded anyway.
I mean,
so I think this just has to do with like the cartoons on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll see when how excited they are about giving us our first look at Synapse tomorrow.
Oh well. Just remember, make sure to ask where's Mark.
Yeah.
Tweet yourself. Cobra Takeover only means classified buzzbore confirmed.
I'd buy that. You bet I would.
Classified Pogo. Here it comes.
Can't do it. A Pogo would be like $70 minimum. No fig, right? Like
they would make the Pogo awesome is the problem. I think we talked about this once. Like the Pogo in 1987 was goofy looking, and then you got it, and it was kind of a piece of junk.
No, I didn't get it.
But you get what I'm saying, right? The 4 fools that got that on their birthday or for their bar mitzvah or whatever, they were like, "Oh, great, it's the Pogo."
I'll give them credit. Issue. What was it? 59. I mean, really tried to sell you that damn thing.
Right. It was as good as the Pogo could possibly look.
And never seen again.
And
almost.
So, what was I saying? If they did a classified Pogo, they would really, like, they would make the legs work and shit like that. And it would probably be pretty cool.
Probably
And it would
$100,
come with exclusive driver, Vomit Viper.
right? I didn't get a pogo. I didn't even get a bar mitzvah. So
Well, yeah, you got scammed, Mark. I think it's time to get that up with the parents.
yeah. So yeah,
It's time to address this with Nola Weber.
I'm mad at my whole mishpucha. All of them.
Oy.
And if you had mishpucha on your bingo card tonight, congratulations.
Right.
Didn't they have a real life pogo at Action Park? I think they did.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
I would doubt that they would spend that much.
That's true.
You know, it's not as cost efficient as just swinging down a rope into a croc infested swamp.
There you go.
So
yeah, they had a hard time making it bounce because it was made out of stone, so you could just
or sliding down a hard concrete slide into the freeway.
right. Hey, we spilled some concrete on a hill over here. Run some carts down it. Kids will call it a ride.
Yeah, just don't let them hit any of the football players laying in the road.
It's and remember, it's tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern time, for the conclusion of 2026's Yojo June. It'll be BMAC with handsome Dan Larson on the YouTubes, right here. Our neighbors, our co-producers on YouTube.
Dustin Jeffries making my point about the Flash art, that they should make a classified Silver Mirage that breaks immediately. Or even better, that doesn't actually fit together.
Yeah, I mean, really, that's the more accurate statement.
Right. If
It
they
just
make a
doesn't
classic
stay together.
Silver Mirage, will it last 10 whole minutes before breaking instead of 5? I think because the scale is what would it be, 50% larger?
Mhm.
So the classified Silver Mirage would only last 7.5 minutes.
Right. I was excited for the Silver Mirage.
I mean, yeah.
Look,
originally.
man, Silver Mirage on that box, that looks cool.
Yeah.
In that commercial, looked cool.
In your hand,
On a cartoon, looked cool. You get it in the hand, and it would immediately fall in every direction out of your hand.
So bad.
So basically, they've already made the Silver Mirage. Only it was the Awe Striker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, next news item.
Pogo. There's your boy, Rob. What's wrong with your boy?
My
Destro's
boy's just fine, thanks.
Destro's going to put some lead in him.
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, no, this was like 40 years ago, so I think he comes out of it okay. But light day on comics. We do have Skybound's G.I. Joe Real American Hero 31 Homophiles edition, reprinting the classic showdown between Snake Eyes versus Destro and Firefly. That is there for you at just $3.99. If you don't have the original, this is going to be a heck of a lot less expensive than tracking that one down. You know,
I don't know if Snake Eyes is more commando than ninja, but either way, he's holding that Uzi totally wrong.
well, I believe it's not in his hand is the problem.
But look at the fingers, and even the trigger fingers flex correctly. It's like Liefeld drew it.
Look, man, Snake Eyes is having a tough day.
Yeah.
Something has clearly exploded.
He
caught the brunt of it.
Open his little cabin.
If Snake Eyes would talk, you just know he'd be saying, "I'm not even supposed to be here today."
His little cabin in the woods, and people are shooting at him.
Right.
Supposed to get away from all that.
Jester's like, "Would you like to? I'd like to talk to you about aluminum siding for your home."
Have you heard about this great magazine we produce called The Watchtower?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are you interested in the timeshare of the Sierra Mountains?
There you go.
I've already got a cabin there. Yeah, we need you out.
Yeah, we blew it. We blew
We're
it
going
up.
condo. Vamos.
And already we're into the calendar. So also tomorrow, Void Rivals 31. Then we got to wait till July 8th before we get anything cooking in Energon again. Real American Hero 330. And then Mask number 2, Transformers number 34. So not next week, but the week after. A little ways to go.
I did like that first issue of Mask.
Yeah, they got you going. They did put you on the ground running. But yeah. So not a whole lot. It's the comic book calendar is starting to cluster up on us. For a while there, they just kind of had one book a week. It was really nice. We had something that we could plan ahead for, and now we don't really have that.
Mm.
But Transformers 34 does have General Flag on the cover, marking it the first time he appeared on a cover in Skybound's history, and he did that on Transformers, not a G.I. Joe book.
Mm.
So kind of weird. But I continue to say I did not expect to like the Energon universe, but I really like the Energon universe.
I like almost all of it.
Right. Your exceptions are noted.
Yeah.
and not necessarily disagreed with.
You know, in high school, how nobody liked the kids in debate club?
Right.
Yeah, it's the same on Alien Worlds, too.
It exactly the same.
Yeah. Go read Saga.
Yeah.
Instead.
Yeah.
They're not doing Saga.
Is Saga done? I forgot.
It's incredibly irregular, let's just say.
Okay, there you go.
Next news item.
Do.
Hey, look at that. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago.
Hey.
The Heritage Auctions G.I. Joe Absolute and American Icon auction is now open for bidding and features an extraordinary selection of 1,156 lots spanning the entire history of G.I. Joe, from the original 1964 figures to modern era releases. With more than 700 AFA graded pieces, the sale offers an unparalleled opportunity for collectors to acquire some of the hobby's most coveted treasures. Highlights include one-of-a-kind prototypes, original artwork, international releases, and an impressive lineup of top-of-population AFA-graded grails representing some of the finest examples known. Some highlights include the highest-graded pre-production carded 1997 Prophet Director Destro, the original artwork for Create a Cobra, the highest-graded Goldhead Steel Brigade with mailer box, 2-up paint masters of Firefly Ace and Wild Bill, an uncirculated Terradrome, as well as the Flag and Defiant, unreleased Manimals on the card, as well as first shot prototypes. Whether your passion lies in vintage 12-inch figures, a Real American Hero collectibles, foreign exclusives, or one-of-a-kind pre-production pieces, this landmark event delivers something for every G.I. Joe collector. Extended bidding concludes on July 12th. Visit ha.com/7486 to see all the listings. That is ha.com/7486. You may remember this. We talked about it a few weeks ago.
You had 7487 on that slide, Mike.
Look, man, I didn't make the slide. So
okay.
They sent me a slide to put on the screen.
Okay.
And that's the slide that I put on the screen. So they said 7486 in the copy. So that's what I read in the copy.
So it might be 7486 or maybe 7487.
It's probably both.
But
Check both out. Whatever.
It won't be template. Just
it will not be template. Template is too new for this. Daryl got out before template. So there you go. Well, Diana has the flyer in front of her right now. So what does the flyer say? Bidding is open now. Again, Daryl talked about this when he stopped by last month. That's a good episode to check out anyway, right? Like if you missed that episode with Daryl, you need to go back and watch that episode with Daryl because we had a great time with Daryl. One of the better ones we've put out in recent months. So Doug Dello says it's 8-7. So go with the one that's on the screen.
6-7.
Whatever. Anyway, you should be slapped for that, Mark.
I got a cat slapping me with his tail. Watch
Right.
this. There you go.
But that's because he likes you. Like
Here he comes. Oof, right there we go. Man. Nice to see you, Colin.
Brutal. He's just letting us know who's the star.
No respect.
Right? Look, man, there's plenty of respect. He's keeping his cat butt off camera.
True.
That's a skill, because most cats, it would just be front and center.
He just likes sitting on the laptop. He's like, oh, yeah, nice and warm.
It was warm. Yeah.
Get off the computer, man.
The magnets make me feel funny.
I feel a tingling where my loins used to be.
Yeah. It's almost like I could go and father a litter. Yeah, there we go.
That ain't happening.
Makes me feel kind of funny.
But anyways, all that in the photo and more. Daryl talks about it some more. Once we're done here tonight, go check out What's on Joe Mind 387 from back on May 19th. Get more.
And check out What's on Joe Mind 304 for the debut of the Bend accent.
Is that what that was?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what episode it was?
Yeah.
You went back. You did research on that.
I got it. I got a shortcut to it. I watch it all the time. It's always funny.
Do we need to set the mood?
No. You're my cat.
Everybody loves a little reggae. I left the horns out to not spook him too bad.
Yeah, I'm on.
All right. I'll let it go. I'll let it go this time.
He's all over the mic right now. What's he doing?
He has things to say.
He
goes.
He has opinions, Mark. He's got opinions.
I guess. That's what he calls exercise.
Right. Look, man, Colin he's how old you said? 12?
Yeah.
He's paid his dues.
Yeah.
He's good. He gets up and does the big cat stretch every couple hours. Comes out, headbutts you a few times. It keeps the muscle tone. It's like planking. Then he goes back to take another nap.
The inside baseball is the desk I'm at is like an IKEA $50 special, but the bookcase, the desk attaches to it. In the old house, the bookcase was on that side.
Right.
So eagle-eyed viewers would notice Colin used to come this way.
Yeah.
But now we're flopped in the office, which means the laptop is now close to the cubbyhole, the cat cubbyhole, which means the fan blows hot air out of it and just washes all over him. So he's never going anywhere else.
Right.
This is the best spot in the house.
That is a happy cat.
Yeah.
No wonder he's always in a good mood.
Yeah. He doesn't love me.
Right? I mean, it's all the hot air that the computers generate, and then the hot air that you're generating. And
Yeah, dude.
I mean, the freaking sauna for the guy.
I just blew right on his face. He did not like it.
No, I imagine not.
Mm-mm.
That's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, a little bit. He loves me, though. Ow! Little bastard.
Next news item.
Do.
And one more time, we'll bring up some notes about the celebrity benefit dinner for Jamie Sullivan. You can always check that out at jsianddesign.com or jamiesullivan.net. Remember, how can you participate? You can buy a VIP ticket directly. That is $1,000 per ticket. Only 15 are available. Airfare and accommodations are not included. All ticket purchases are final. That $1,000 does include a guest, though, so you are getting two entries on that $1,000.
It's a +1.
Now, if that's past what you can do, and believe me, we understand. For most of you, it is. Most of you are not in California or can't travel there cheaply. So totally get it. But you can help out with comic grab bags. That is a bundle purchase that includes exclusive signed comics, collectibles, autographs, and related items. At tier 1, that is just $50. It's all kinds of good stuff from the special guests that we will get to in just a second. Includes 1 entry to win an invitation for 2 to the VIP dinner. If you win that here, they will cover your hotel, but travel's still up to you. Same thing with tier 2. $250 gets you 10 entries to win that invitation and hotel. Tier 3 is $500, gets you 20 entries to win that invitation for 2. And of course, the bigger the package, the more stuff you get. So Stuff.
No,
But-
bigger the package. Oh. The more stuff you get.
And as always, as we say with everything, if you can't help yourself, if you can't make any of these purchases of, it's all a little bit too much for you. Just spread the word. Share. Jamie's all over Facebook himself, so make sure you're grabbing one of his posts and spreading that wherever you do your GI Joe socializing, be that on Facebook or in Reddit or what have you. When you're sharing news about what's on Joe Mind, just bring this with you. Bring it along. It's right there. It's not hurting anybody. So even if you cannot make a purchase, if you cannot make a donation yourself, spread the word. If you don't want to be a part of this, if you've got $5 to give or $10 to give, well, obviously you're out of the grab bag stuff, but we do have the donation link for their GoFundMe down below as well. So if whatever you can do, every little bit helps. We are trying to get a surgery to save the man's foot. If you've watched this show with any regularity over the last year or more even, you know that we plug this all the time. We're trying to help out as best we can. So again, if you've got whatever you can shake out of the couch, every little bit does help. Guests include, as of a couple of weeks ago, Greg Berger, Frank Todaro, Larry Houston, Michael Charles Hill, Buzz Dixon, Charlie Schlatter, Livio Ramondelli, Rebecca Forstadt, Dan Warren, Mike Vosberg, Brandon Eaton, Tony Fleeks, Leilani Shu, Sean Kirkham, Justin Canapasos Alvarez, and Tom Waltz. Includes the dinner, autographs, photographs, exclusives, and more. August 14th is the day that they will be selecting the winner out of the Comic Grab Bag supporters. So if you're going to purchase a Comic Grab Bag with the hopes of possibly attending the VIP dinner, make sure you do it before August 14th. That's still plenty of time. September 6th is the day of the event itself at Der Wolf in Pasadena, California.
Because I'm being grammar police today, the fact that you got through almost the entire guest list and then faced with the hill that is Jason Canopsis Alvarez, you pronounced his first name wrong.
Did I?
You said Justin.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And then you nailed Canopsis Alvarez. So it was an amazing comeback.
That's what we do there. That's how we do it.
Uh-huh.
That's how we roll.
And if you're not familiar with Pasadena, Der Wolf is right next to Der 7-Eleven. Yeah.
Just down the block from Der Dairy Queen.
Yeah, and from Der Tommy Burger. That's right. LA, baby. I know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Der Tommy's.
So again, we've got the website on the screen for all of that. So jsindesign.com or jamiesullivan.net. You'll get all the details straight from the source. We also have the link to the GoFundMe down below, as well as our other normal GI Joe Fundmes in the link down below. Whatever you can shake out of the couch, everything is appreciated. Be sure to give them a look once we're done here tonight.
Yeah, and I joke because that's what we do, but I mean, I can't think of a more important thing we've ever helped Bub, right?
Right.
It's a big deal for a wonderfully nice guy who's done a lot for the community. So,
next news item. Hey, remember, sometimes GI Joe news happens and it's not Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, hey, where's what's on Joe Mind? We'll be back on Tuesday. Relax. But until then, head over to the surveillance board. They'll give you the lowdown. They'll help. They'll get you set up.
Yep.
They may even point you towards stuff that we don't do here at What's on Joe Mind, like advanced reviews and stuff like that. So surveillance-port.com, your one-stop shop for all your non-What's on Joe Mind GI Joe news. It comes with our hearty endorsement. We had Eric on the show once. He's good people.
Mm-hmm.
That totally stressed him out, which is why he hasn't been back. He's apparently not a TV guy. He's more of a radio guy. But you know, I don't want him to have any sort of anxiety about being on the show, so I haven't necessarily been real pushy about bringing him back. It's not because we're mad at him. It's because I don't want him to die.
Yeah, it's not that unusual for guys to be guest hosts and then say, please don't ever have me on again. I mean, if we had a nickel, right?
Right? Oh my God. Oh God. There's people in the chat now that have been like 1 or 2 time hosts. They're like, you didn't ask me, or you don't ask me enough.
And then there's one guy out there who was answering emails during the show, like his own emails.
Right.
Yeah. Also a way not to get asked back.
Yeah, that's another one. To not be paying attention to the conversation that we're having. That's a good way to.
Yeah.
But that's been a while. We haven't barked up that tree.
Yeah.
Ever again.
Yeah.
So. That's job along in Toy City, the Never Again Club.
There you go.
Isn't Der Wolf like 375 miles from the nearest Buc-ee's? Probably.
Yeah, it's probably farther than that, I would guess.
But the 405 is jammed. It's going to feel like 3,000 miles.
Right. Next news item.
Buc-ee's.
Looks like that.
Not as good as Sheets. Yeah.
I'm a Quick Trip man myself.
That's fair. I heard that about you, Mike.
Right.
It's
all over the ladies' room wall. G.I. Joe 3D Printing Podcast is happy to present Chunky Tank Yeti and his Meowler Tank. Be sure to catch the boys every Sunday at noon. Thereabouts, give or take.
With a question mark?
I think it's noon. I don't know if they're as snappy on their start times like I am. Because we're always just prompt 9:05 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
We're always just right on top of it.
Yep.
They are building a Dreadnought Swamp Fire.
Ooh.
So check that out. I did not get a chance to watch this last week's show, but many jokes were made about perhaps maybe getting done, and they are not close to getting done.
Right.
So if you've missed out to this point, there's plenty of time to get caught up. As Mark and Archwan and Mike and Shane try to 3D print a Dreadnought Swampfire for your G.I. Joe classified needs. Dustin Jeffrey, it's in Goodyear, Arizona. The nearest Buc-ee's to Der Wolf, apparently. Goodyear, Arizona. Okay. Mark, you were in Phoenix. Where's Goodyear?
I'll tell you the Goodyear story. The 5 that connects Phoenix to LA is also how you get home to Bend. So I started at Arizona State, spring of 95, drove back up in June or May, whatever, when it was done, drove back down for fall semester. And I was driving back up with my girlfriend in tow. And she was hot, let me tell you, and smart, just funny, the total package. Had great taste in men, but was gullible enough that she married me. Aha, there you go. But anyway, driving back in my little Toyota Corolla, 2-door Corolla, everything I've got in the back, in the trunk, right? Blow a tire, like 40 miles west of Arizona on the 2-lane I-5. And I'm over in what would credibly be called a bike lane. Thank God it was at least one of the right side tires. But the donut is under everything that was in my dorm room. So I have to empty my car on the side of the highway. 18-wheelers just whipping by. Flex my man card a little bit and change the tire. Get the donut on. Get the busted up tire back in. Get everything loaded back in. I go, we'll take the next significant exit. And I'll have to buy a new tire. We're going to be late getting to Visalia. And so we drive off, first exit, Goodyear, Arizona, for my new tire. And I'm like, that's some bullshit right there, man. Goodyear, Arizona, about 50 minutes west of Phoenix.
And he bought a Firestone.
Year would be lousy with tires.
The rest of the story, now the girlfriend was navigating. I was driving. Bear in mind, little country town boy Mark Weber got down to Tempe and back in the spring and back down again in the fall. But now with somebody else navigating, we're driving, and in the black of night, I say, it says Santa Monica is next, which, if you know you're California, the only thing after Santa Monica is a friggin' pier and the Pacific Ocean.
There's an ocean next, yeah.
We had missed our turn by about 50 minutes and pulled off to tell the folks we were staying with we were not only going to be late, we were going to be hella late. So avoided that fight, drove up California, got into Visalia at 2 a.m., took a wrong turn, drove the car into a ditch, had to wake up a neighbor, no cell phones, and call the people to say, can you come get us at 2:30 a.m.? Because we're inept human beings. Just trip from hell, man. Oh.
And you married her anyway.
Well, we lived through that. So now I will tell you this, though. When we were pulled over in like a Denny's parking lot to get us on a payphone to call the folks and say we were staying at in Visalia, hey, we're not going to be 2 hours late. We're going to be 4 hours late. I got back in the car and she was looking at my instructions that had got me down, back, and down again. She got out a pen and went, well, here's where it's wrong. And I would never, ever in my life hit a woman. Not ever.
No.
But the right hand went up and just went. And I had to get out and walk for a little bit.
You're imagining the red button in the Aston Martin.
Right. Those instructions and just me and my racist ass got me down to Arizona State, back from Arizona State, down to Arizona State again. So
I got to make sure to get that little snippet out of there when I put this together for a short.
Yeah, that's fine. So only one variable changed on this trip. So there you go.
Oh boy. That's the problem right there.
Goodyear, Arizona.
I already knew what the problem was.
Yeah, Goodyear, Arizona. I should have saved that piece of paper.
It's significant.
Might have been the last time I was right about anything.
Oh my God. Oh Lordy. That's the news.
I think we were supposed to turn right at Riverside. I think.
I mean, probably.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll be back just a minute after a quick moment from our friends at Kokomo Toys. That's just up Route 31 from us. Don't have to even turn the car. There's no turn.
That's jammed.
It's jammed. It's never jammed. It's beautiful. It's like an interstate. Anyways.
We buy, sell, and trade vintage and modern toys. G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Transformers, Marvel, DC, and more. Located in beautiful downtown Kokomo, Indiana, we are open every Wednesday through Saturday from 12 to 5. It's a theme park of nostalgia. Join the thousands of people who have traveled from all over the Midwest for over a decade to buy and sell with us. Get your geek on.
For a decade, I think we've played that thing long enough to where it's legitimately 2 decades.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's a classic.
It's that time. Right, America's 14th favorite game show, Stump Rack Time Rob, is now. Stump Rack Time Rob, brought to you by After Action Report. Command Files Volume 3, The Cobras. Live now on Kickstarter. Link in the comments. Well, in the description down below. You can put them in the comments if you want. They wouldn't be mad at that. That would work out okay.
Yeah.
Repetition is how you learn things.
Repetition is how you learn things.
Right? Anyhow, let's get this thing back up on the screen now. There we go. Again, as we just said, brought to you by After Action Report, Command Files, Volume 3, The Cobras.
The Cobras.
Here's this mess.
This mess.
Right? I mean, look, everybody, Josh knew. We bagged on him so bad the first time around. He was deliberately making bad slides.
I know.
Just so everybody's aware, he's in on the joke.
Yeah.
Josh Eggebein in on the joke. Okay. He liked it. I don't know why he liked it. He's not well, but he's okay with it.
How many graphics are you going to use on this? All of them.
All of them. Every single one. You gonna get your own name wrong? Just a little. Just the pronunciation. Just the capitalization. I'll get that wrong.
It's like a little kid just putting all the color forms into the picture.
Right? You realize you're the editor, right? Yeah, it's fine. It'll work. Anyways. First question. Today's topic, the Dreadnoughts, by the way. I haven't looked at any of these. I didn't even know what to tell Rob going in. He is completely cold.
Oh, yeah.
So question number 1. Name all the Dreadnought family members that start with Z, whose names start with Z is how I'm assuming that's going to go. Josh is the editor, not the writer. So, rack time, Rob. Take it.
All right. Well, we've got Zartan, Xandar, Zorana, Zanya. I mean, he's not technically in the family, but in the gang, Zanzibar.
I mean, it says Dreadnought family, so I'm assuming he's on that list.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's a Dreadnought, so yeah. I think that's it. I think that's the 5.
Mark Weber, anything popping to you there?
I was just thinking there's one member of the Electric Mayhem Band that starts with Z.
Right.
Yeah,
Zoot.
yeah, that would be Zoot. Yeah.
But I think he got out before they turned violent.
I believe his application was denied for the Dreadnoughts.
They did not need a saxophone at that time.
Right.
Certainly not an alto sax. They had a tenor sax.
Yeah.
And that was enough.
I can't think of any other Z's.
All right. So we will I'm going to go ahead and give this do I still have the drum roll? No, I don't have the drum roll. Oh, I suck at this. Anyways. Answer. Zartan, Zorana, Xandar, and okay, so you got the 4 that were in there. There wasn't a real specific question. I'm giving a win on that one.
I remember I did premise. He's not in the family, but he's in the gang.
It's a Dreadnought family. So
Right.
Yeah.
I like our answer better than I like his answer.
He's not in the Gambello family, though. That's the important thing.
He is merely a capo.
He got killed by Copperhead.
Yeah.
Oh.
But he went quietly.
He went quiet.
That he did. No complaints.
Yep.
Went quiet.
Zardos.
Question number 2. In the comics, where is the first Dreadnought base?
It's in the Everglades.
Mark Weber?
I mean, I might say gas station instead, but
Well, it was a cabin in the Everglades.
yeah, it was kind of a
The gas
beat up
station
cabin,
in
right?
Jersey.
Right. At Boulder, I think in Boulder Hill. That's I
Right.
think, yeah.
Right.
Boulder
Turn it into a gas
Hill.
station.
Yeah, it was in the Everglades. I agree with that.
Everglades, Florida.
As opposed to the Everglades of Iowa. Come
Right.
on.
The Jersey
Yeah.
Everglades.
The Everglades of deepest Wisconsin. Deepest, darkest Wisconsin.
Where the Esposito brothers hang out. Yeah.
The Everglades of The Hague.
The Hague.
Question number 3. In Rise of Cobra and Retaliation, what actor plays Zartan?
All right.
Stole the movies, to me, if you ask me. Best actor in the movies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's 2 technically.
In
Rise of Cobra, I mean, most of the time Zartan is Arnold Vosloo, but when he takes the role of the president, it's Jonathan Pryce.
Man, I hate Jonathan Pryce. Always did.
Really?
Oh, he's great.
Oh,
I
man.
love Jonathan Pryce.
Remember when he did those bite in the ass Lexus commercials for like 5 years?
All right, fair enough. Those were kind of annoying.
Yeah, it was when my car was breaking down and I could barely afford to fix it. And he would show up on my TV and go, "When was the last time you got more than you bargained for in a $70,000 luxury car?" And I'm like, you, Jonathan Pryce.
Look, man, he's a professional. He shows up, he reads the script, he cashes the check.
What an asshole.
He shows up. I'm sure they gave him a nice car.
Yeah.
If your roles were switched, would you do the commercial?
Yeah, but I'd be an asshole.
Fair enough. Okay.
He
All
was
right.
just
You
acting.
know what? You just gave the perfect answer. I will not push any further.
Yeah. Jonathan Pryce and Jack Black in a movie. What roles do you think they're playing?
One of them is Jesus.
They're playing themselves. They're playing the same role they always play. Throw Ryan Reynolds in there too for some depth. I wish I could get paid. Just
Look,
pay me to play myself.
Look, man,
That's a good gig.
Very successful actors do that. There's a long list of dudes that have one character that they know. It's figuring out how to apply your one character to different roles. That's all Jack Nicholson ever did.
Successful doesn't mean talented. Jack Nicholson was a Joker, man.
Right, but he was Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. Again, I'm not taking away, but he's always Jack Nicholson. Anyways, Ragtime Rob has his answer in. Arnold Vosloo is what's on the screen, but we're covering all the bases. Yeah. If it were possible to hand out extra credit in season 2, Ragtime Rob would be doing that.
He also starred in Hey Arnold, I think.
Hey Arnold Vosloo was the not nearly as successful spinoff. Yeah.
Hey Arnold Vosloo.
It was pretty good around when The Mummy came out, but then after that, it just tailed off considerably.
That'd be a good show, man. I'd watch Hey Arnold Vosloo.
Who are these children that follow me around? Anyways.
So like
here's another mess of a slide.
Oh man.
It's everything you ever wanted to know about G.I. Joe comics and more. AfterActionReport.net. Or you can follow the link in that slide somehow. We have it down below, so don't squint. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Question number 4. What country is what is this question? What country is the origin of the Dreadnoks?
I mean, I know they're often referred to as an Australian biker gang.
Mark, any input here?
No, other than Buzzard's from Britain, actually.
I mean, Buzzard's British.
Right.
Torch. No, is Torch the Tasmanian or was it Ripper?
I think it was Torch.
Yeah. Monkey Wrench is British.
Yeah, they're from all of the English countries.
Thrasher's Belgian.
It is Australian. I couldn't think of anything more derogatory than Belgian.
Road Pigs from Detroit. So
yeah, Road Pigs from Michigan.
There you go.
That's a great underrated Monty Python line from their game show Prejudice, where they asked the 4 contestants to come up with a derogatory term for Belgians. And the winner says, I couldn't come up with anything more derogatory than Belgian.
Here you are picking on the Belgians, the people who gave us waffles.
What a solid rip.
The world's crispiest French fries.
It's a quality dig. So the answer provided, Australia. So we'll take that because that's what he's got.
Australia, we love you. Amen.
And just a reminder, AAR is at Joe Fest, so be sure to check them out on the floor at Joe Fest. Ask Josh how many cups of coffee he has before he puts those slides together.
Right. Or how many quarts of vodka does he drink after?
Maybe he's just mixing them both. Maybe that's the problem.
Could be.
He's putting the depressant in the stimulant, and we just have a bad reaction. It's entirely possible. Question number 5 for this round: what happened with Zartan's first file card when released in 1984? Story problem.
Well, they had to take off the schizophrenia.
I'm going to guess that Mark has nothing to add to that.
I mean, they call it a running change, right? So some got out. It's rare to find one, but
I believe ours has I believe we have the original one.
Yeah, I think we might.
Parent protests over the phrase extreme paranoid schizophrenic, aka mental health issues, forced Hasbro to alter the file card, removing the psychological profile section.
Yeah, we don't want any of our dirty villains to have mental health problems.
I think they were more concerned. I think they were more concerned about people who may be suffering from that, being, stereotyped as a dangerous lunatic.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot one Dreadnought, Zendaya. That was
Zendaya.
Diana Davis's line.
Yeah.
How does Zendaya get by with having one name?
I don't know.
I mean, Prince, Sting, Madonna.
Tell us, Hancho.
Zendaya? Like, really?
I mean, and she was like, she's a big enough deal to do it now, but she
Really?
was like, she was doing that. Oh God, Mark, with the under 30 set, she's huge.
Right, but she could be in that Jack Black movie.
Look, again, I'm not going to argue that with you, but she's a big deal. She's one of the very few bankable box office folks out there with that demographic. So, yeah,
I guess.
The weird part of it is that that's how she showed up, right?
Yeah.
Like she wasn't originally like Beverly Zendaya. She was just always Zendaya.
Yeah, and I think it's
Zendaya
like
Jones.
It's Zendaya Coleman, I think, really. I mean, it's really her first name, but okay. Or maybe it's Zendaya.
We didn't like Beverly Zendaya.
Who's the Parker kid? Holland.
Holland.
Zendaya Holland now, right?
I suppose that's the rumor.
Yeah.
He's great, but she's the bigger star. So he probably took her last name and now he's just Tom.
He's just Tom.
Yeah.
He's Zendaya Holland.
He's just Tom.
They seem like a nice couple.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him, other than Mary Jane is a redhead, but whatever.
Look,
She's not really Mary Jane.
Maybe not. Maybe Sadie Sink is Mary Jane.
Anyway,
Because I think didn't they say that MJ stands for something completely different in one of the movies?
yeah, I forget what it was.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Stands for marijuana. That's what it stands for.
yeah.
Dirty hippies.
Yeah. If you're in your 70s, yes, it stands for marijuana.
I prefer to go with an even older term, jazz cigarette.
Jazz cigarette.
Nice.
You lighting up them jazz cigarettes, son?
That is a good one.
I think Bill Watts from Mid-South once asked Jim Cornette if he thought the Freebirds were on those marijuana pills.
Marijuana pills.
And Jim said, no, I don't think so.
He's not lying. Even if they are, he's not lying.
No. Dustin Jeffrey did asthmatics complain about Darth Vader.
That's a great line. And which one of these buttons calls your mom to come pick you up?
Oh my God.
No, but the quadriplegics did.
Right. Oh. Goodness. And that's it. 5 for 5 for Cobra. Rack Time Rob still perfect this round. We had a couple of misses back in season 1 of Stump Rack Time Rob, but not this time. Oh no, thank you, sir. We'll be taking them all.
Vosley was a good pull.
Well,
So was MJ. Okay.
Hey, anyway. But that's what we got. Be sure to stay with us. We'll have another episode of Stump Rack Time Rob on next week's program, brought to you by G.I. Joe Command Files Volume 3, The Cobras. Still funding on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Pledge with confidence. Get it done. Let's get some more stretch goals. Do it. Not right now, but the minute we get done, then you go do it.
Do the thing.
Link down below in the description. I gotta play the outro. Hang on. Jesus, we're running long.
Yeah.
So, Ragtime Rob, you got anything real quick you can give us for what we got in?
Yeah. Two things.
Real quick. You got 60 seconds.
All right. I got Professor Rocklaw and I got Don Moreno.
All right.
Whoa. Give me a close up of that face again. All right.
She's big on the eyeliner.
Yeah, a little bit.
Those eyes are very distinctive.
I'm not saying she needs a ton of makeup, but just a little tiny bit of pink on the lips would help, I think.
Look, she's got designs on the vice presidency, so that eyeliner's a must.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Mark Weber, you got anything in you could give us in 60 seconds?
Here's what I got. Rock Claw too, but you don't need to see him. But here's my teaser for next week, right? Look at this. Pretty good, huh? What? And you're like, Webb, where'd that Steeler figure go? Yeah, that's the tease.
That's what Colin wants to know too. Look,
Yeah.
he's looking around.
Oh my gosh, look who's
Where's
back.
Steeler?
Where's the
What did you
take
do with Steeler?
Beer. Maybe at the close of the show, I'll point his tail at the camera. See how that goes. Yeah.
Yeah, that should go well.
I got this guy.
Oh.
And I got this guy.
Same guy.
No, they got different guns. That's how you can tell them apart.
Oh.
And I got this guy.
Okay. How many Vipers now?
A lot.
That's
And
good though.
I got this guy.
Ooh,
Okay.
hey.
A little bit of a curveball there. But the price is right.
He's got his parachute.
Did he have the missile launcher stand?
Yep, it's got everything.
That's the hard thing, right? That's the thing that's always gone.
The parachute's tougher.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did it
Yeah,
break?
because I'm sure the parachute probably broke.
The parachute breaks a lot, yeah.
Okay.
It much like the ammo bag for Beachhead, which is low key the toughest part to get. If they get heated up and cooled down and heated up and cooled down, they get brittle. So,
But that parachute, I never really thought he needed it, right? They're not dropping them into the snow like that.
Yeah, they are.
Come on.
why not?
You're dropping them into the blizzard.
Would you want to land the plane in that?
What could go wrong?
I mean, just kick them out. They're Cobra, for Christ's sake.
I'm just saying.
They don't care.
I'd rather have a snow serpent with the missile thing than with the parachute. Because how else you firing that missile thing? Come here, G.I. Joe.
But you know the Cobra health plan is 2 aspirin and a note that says try not to die.
Probably true.
Right. So, yeah, I know. It all works. It all works. Shout-outs. Ragtime Rob.
Shout out to the studio audience. Thanks for tuning in today.
Super chat from Todd Brattrud. Still plenty of time to get them in. Thanks for the show. Well, thank you for tuning in, Todd. We appreciate you. Mark Weber. Shout it out.
Shout out to Colin for being my headrest.
Right.
Which is a bad job.
Right. He's planking.
That's true.
He's getting his muscle work in.
First Father's Day with neither of my kids at home, and they both remembered and sent me or left me a card. So good kids. Appreciate that.
It was the first time. Will they remember the first time they're gonna remember? Will they remember the second time?
I don't know. They're leaving the nest, so
right, because you're locking the door behind them.
Pretty much. Yeah.
You got designs on that space.
Dad,
I got
that?
Look at this, man. I got what else could I ask for? I'm good.
Dad, you remember that promise you made? Sure
Colin's kind of
you're out the door.
He's half looking at the camera, going, "That one room is mine."
Right. To the lovely Elizabeth, who this week said, "Dad, is your comic collection all in the storage locker?" And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Could we go get the Uncanny X-Men issues? Because we used to read them together, right? But we only got through like 100 of them." I said, "There's literally 420." And she was like, "Cool. I got some time this summer." So she's going through Uncanny from when'd she start? Like 117 up.
That's what she thinks.
There she goes.
She's getting a job.
Yeah, ish.
Just get a job.
Her job's not taking out the recycling often enough.
Right. Look, man, it's tough. It's tough for people, full-fledged adults to get jobs. They don't hire kids to do anything.
I can't really tell my daughter you really need to get a job.
Right. Like it's the last time in her life where she doesn't have to get a job. I would just say, you know what? It's such a freaking headache. Just don't. If one lap, great. Otherwise,
go get a job, Biz. They don't last very long.
Right. Hasbro's hiring.
Yeah.
They're always hiring.
Not me, they aren't.
No, well, they're also, they would just fire her in 3 months anyway.
There you go.
It's time to go to school. So they would fire you in 3 months.
That's fair.
Just tell her when she fills out the application, put 2 B's in Weber so they don't think she's
right. Absolutely.
Right. I mean, and it works that way too, because they won't even talk to me. And all I do is host a crummy podcast where you show up. So, anyways,
professional.
Right. Used to be the only show they talked to.
Can I work in PR, please? I cannot answer emails.
Right. You know what? Whoever they got doing their PR, I'll give them some credit, because every time I throw something at them, I got something back the next day at the latest. So I'll give the PR people a break.
Fair.
Because obviously it's not in-house. So anyway, I'm being a catty bitch tonight. I gotta cut that out.
So is Colin.
Well,
no, he's just being cat.
Colin's always a little catty. Anyways, I will reiterate Racktime Rob's shout out to our studio audience. Thank you so much for joining us every week. To our folks who aren't catching us live, we love you too. You count just as much. We appreciate you just the same. Whatever you do, just make sure you're doing all that cool YouTube stuff where you're clicking buttons and liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And God forbid, get down to the coffee link and pledge to us. Be a monthly supporter. Get your name in our closing credits. I promise there will be more to do for our coffee backers, hopefully by the end of the year. We're working on some stuff. There seems to be enough of a cry for us to do things that are not a Tuesday night live stream. People want to see more of what we've got. They want answers to specific questions. They want shorter videos. They want things like that. And you know what? If you're paying to support us, we're going to need some help deciding which of those to do. Talking Joe Comics. I think that's Mark from Talking Joe. It's not Tim Finn, because Tim Finn doesn't get to complain about time zones. Mark does, because he's in the UK. Catching you live for pretty much first time due to time zones on the way to Joe Fest. Safe travels, sir. I was going to say, a shout out to everybody going to Joe Fest this weekend. We will not be there. That's a budget buster with everything else we got going on this year. So it wasn't in the cards. Remember, if you want to see us at Joe Fest, don't tell us. It doesn't do any good to tell us, because we're going to be we're going to be hamstrung by the finances there. We generally speaking cannot afford to get a table. We had a table 2 years ago at Joe Fest because enough people asked for us that they gave us a table and said, please come make an exhibition of yourself at our show.
And we did, boy. We grabbed those pants and boom.
Just the breakaway pants were gone. Somebody gave us a cake. There was way too much attention being paid at our dumb little booth.
We did the Alex Wright dance.
But that's what we do.
Yeah.
We're showmen. Anyways,
that's a euphemism.
When they give you the questionnaire, hey, who do you want to see next year at Joe Fest? Fill that thing out. You know what the answer is. Hey, where's What's on Joe Mind? They've been doing G.I. Joe podcasting. They've been the voice of our community for 15 years. Why is What's on Joe Mind not on your guest list?
And they have a bitch and cake.
They tend to bring cake.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we shared with everybody. Everybody who wanted cake got cake. We had cake. Yeah, right. I mean, we
It-
had
well, not the people at the dinosaur booth who showed up late.
right. I mean,
Yeah.
we ran out of cake because everybody wanted cake.
That's fair.
So I mean, it's not like we had cake at that point, we'd have given them.
Oh yeah.
If I had Twinkies at the booth, I'd have said, "We don't have the cake, but here, have this cake."
I think they were like warriors of the gonna be here at noon or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty
Right.
impressive.
A little vine, a little sponge cake.
To our wonderful friends and sponsors at Kokomo Toys, we will sing the theme song one more time. Kokomo Toys. Kokomo Toys. Shout out, of course, to Jamie Sullivan. Please go check out the link down below. Shout out to our friends at After Action Report, Josh and Greg, and everybody who involved with production of the book. Check out that link down below. Check out all the links down below. If one worth checking out, I wouldn't put it in the description. So just click all of them. You just have 70 windows open on your desktop at any given time. It doesn't hurt a thing, I promise. Anyways, shout out to Colin, who is potentially attacking Mark, but looks like no, he's just got an itch.
Those claws come out, and I'm like, whatever, bro.
Oh, hey.
You do you, boo.
Shout out to all the dads out there. Last weekend's Father's Day, of course, including our very own Honcho. Rob and I got up to the North Hinterlands to visit our dad, to hang out with him and the family, and Mr. Sacco. I did get to record another Mr. Sacco video. There just wasn't time to get it ready for show consumption yet. So we'll have an updated Mr. Sacco wrestling with Mike's foot video.
Round 2.
Right?
Exciting.
I mean, the other one, it's a couple years old now. It's time to get this way. This time, instead of his head being on the right side of the screen, his head's on the left side of the screen.
There you go.
That's how you can tell the difference.
It's Sacco Mania too.
Sacco 2, the quickening.
He is not any quicker.
No.
But that's what we got. Next week, we will be back to recap the last week of Yojo June. We will have another episode, another round of Stump Rack Time, Rob. Brought to you by After Action Report, Command Files Volume 3. And God knows what else. Lord knows these Yojo June episodes, they tend to run a little long as there's just a lot to talk about. And even when there's a lot to talk about, we find more stuff to talk about. Because that's what we do here. Like this was the short week. We're running at 2.5 hours. This is what happens when we start on time. We don't go any shorter. We just keep filling like we started late anyway. We're no good at this. We are no good at keeping a time.
Plus, I ran over in the Tales from Arizona State segment.
Honcho's Tales of Intrigue.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all we got. As our friend Vagon likes to say, stay safe, and if you can't, be careful. We will be back next Tuesday, at 9:05 for another episode of What's on Joe Mind. And until then, stay safe, especially if you're traveling to Joe Fest, and have a great rest of the week. Yo, Joe. Oh, the coughing.
Easy, Colin.
You can tell we've ran long. I've run out of voice. Everybody have a great week.